Before we begin this episode, I'd like to recognize the Harsh Rules Patreon supporters that help make content like this possible. If you'd like to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/harshrules to learn more. And once again, thank you for your support. Another way you can support the channel is by liking and subscribing. Liking a video helps me understand what content is successful with this audience. As for subscribing, new content appears on this channel first. While you may have found your way here from Board Game Geek or other sites, in the future I'll also be adding more exclusive content that may only be found here. The best way to be informed when I upload new videos is to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. Once again, thanks for watching, and now let's get to the video. The first edition of War Room is sold out. Fortunately, Nightingale Games has launched a Kickstarter for the second edition. This slightly streamlined version includes new rules for faster gameplay, an additional scenario for the North Africa campaign, the previously released Nano expansion to boost submarines, and a redesigned morale board to maximize space and efficiency. The great news is if you already own War Room, you don't need to buy the entire game again to get these enhancements. After launch, the revised components will be available for purchase separately at the Nightingale Games web store. Head over to the War Room 2nd Edition Kickstarter from the link below to learn more. This is Harsh Rules. I'm Ben Harsh, and today we're going to do two things. One is I'm testing a new space where I can shoot unboxing videos. So I've put together a much wider space, whereas before I was just shooting them on the edge of my desk. And we're going to take a look at the War Room Jumbo Pack expansion as a test of that, because this is a very large box. So here it is. Just got this yesterday, shipped in, and I'm working with Nightingale Games and promoting their Kickstarter this month to help them out to get more copies of War Room and the components out in to the players' hands. So this is the Jumbo Pack expansion. Let's take a look at this. And first of all, you'll notice this is a very large box. So to compare this, let's add in the original War Room game, and you can see here, I'll kind of stack them, that this is quite large. So the Jumbo Pack expansion, let me flush this up, it's roughly almost the same size as the regular War Room game. So very big box, lots of cool stuff. So let me rearrange this so that we have room, because even with this big space now, there's not a whole lot of room. There we go. So first of all, this is the Jumbo Pack expansion. So what the key item here is the map, and it is folded up in the box. This is a 4-foot diameter, 4-foot diameter version of the map. And as you know, just looking at some of the details, it's really, really gorgeous. So, you can lay this out, and you got I think the original size is around 3 feet. This one's 4 feet, so much, much bigger. And here it is in all its glory. I laid out the map in my living room because my play area in my office is not nearly big enough for this. I've put a pack of playing cards on it to give you a sense of scale. And this is kind of like a giant mouse pad material. And there's some slight wrinkles in the map, but if you buy one, you just need to put it in the dryer, and I think it'll straighten out. I just take it out of the plastic, so I haven't had a chance to do that, but super cool. And here I've put in the original War Room map with the new Jumbo map, so you can see the difference. So the original map is 3.5 feet, and with the Jumbo you go for a full 4 feet. And so you can see it doesn't look like it's much bigger, but that 6 inches you know, once you start adding on, you're at 4 feet. That's pretty large. So very cool. So that's one of the key things you're getting this for. Then you've got another set of dice, which is always useful, and a dice bag here. Niftiness, so you can put your dice in. This is, I believe, the War Room coaster set. So when you set all this up, you want to have a drink, you can put it on War Room coasters, which is a little odd with the rest of the group, but kind of funny. So yeah, there's some coasters. And one of the really cool items is these are the O&P charts, but they're laminated. So you can use dry erase markers and fill them out. So if you don't want to use the books, these are also much larger, so you got a little bit space so if you don't feel cramped. So very cool. One for each nation. And then let's open this one. So here we have shaker cups. Which look a little like bunt pans. So those are pretty cool. So you have something that you can, you know, shake the dice in. So let's talk about the shaker cups, because right out of the box, I wasn't quite clear how they worked. They kind of, to me, they look like little bunt pans without a bottom. But after checking a video, I was able to see, oh, that's how they work. So here's the story. You put them like this. You feed in your dice to the top, like that, and then you can just, like that, and then you remove it and you're done. So seems a little silly at first, but when you have these types of dice that are very round, like if you're rolling, they'll easily go off it. Well, that one was pretty stable, but they can roll off tables and bounce around depending on how many wild rolls. And when you're rolling so many at the same time in batches of 10, you know, that you don't want to have to chase after everything, or, you know, they fly onto the map or something. So by using this guy, you can basically keep everything under control. And, you know, then all your dice are in one spot. You don't have to go find them, and, you know, you don't risk changing the facing or whatnot. So the more I think about it, that's actually a pretty cool little addition to roll dice if you don't have a dice tower. Coolness. So that is how the shaker cups work. Let me move that out. And then the cool thing here, this final piece that makes up the big length of the box, are the push sticks. So let's take one of these out. So these are wooden sticks, and then they have the pushing element. So I believe you can use whatever works for you, but especially when you're on a giant map, you know, and with some of the new rules where you don't even have to take the units off the board, you're just going to kind of reach out into the center and maybe push them from one territory to another. So that's what those are. It also gives it a very war room look. You always see those photos with, you know, the ladies with the sticks or the guys with the sticks, and there's all these reports coming in and they're leaning over this giant map and moving things around. So this gives it the actual war room feel with these push sticks. So that's what these are. So overall, very cool to just kind of bring your war room game up to the next level. Another item I want to show that I also picked up was and I think it, you know, is extremely cool, and that's the sand timer. And this is not sold with the jumbo pack. This is sold separately. I think it's $15 at the store. Super cool, and you can time your sessions so that in the negotiations don't drag on all afternoon. Honestly, I wish this was in the set. I feels like this belongs in the set more than the, you know, the drink coasters, but I think this was actually developed after the set was created. But ultimately, if you pick this up separately and add it, then you pretty much have the premium War Room experience. You know, you have the giant map, you have the push sticks, you have the timer, you've got the shaker cups, you've got dice bags and things. Some of those are the laminated O&P charts. So that really brings the game up to its pinnacle level. So no, I just wanted to share this with you, test out this unboxing area that I have, see how it works. So once again, this is Ben Harsh for Harsh Rules. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like and share with your friends. To be the first notified when the next episode of Harsh Rules becomes available, please hit the bell icon for notifications. And as always, this is Ben Harsh for Harsh Rules. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.